Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington, fight two. Let's talk about it. UFC 268 last Saturday, all out war. I think it was gone down as the most significant strikes landed in a UFC event overall. Amazing. Watching these two guys, look, this fight surprised me. I'm going to tell you why it surprised me. I expected Colby Covington to come out swinging for the fences. I expected Kamaru Usman to counter this by tying him up, by not going toe-to-toe with him. What we saw happen was just walk him down. Saw him just walk him down, right? They went toe-to-toe. We did see Covington almost take Usman down and keep him there. But look, man, that's a tough dude to keep on the ground. It's a tough man. I think Usman's power is, I'm not going to say underrated. I'm going to say I think Usman's power in the UFC is underappreciated. I think the guys that go up against Kamaru Usman do not give him enough credit for how hard he hits them. Look, man, we saw him like straight break Colby's face last time they fought. We saw him tear apart everybody. The only real boring fight was Masvidal, and who cares? Still won. He plays the game. He went in there with all the blood, all the trash talk between Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington going, the whole Colby Covington character into this fight. And you just saw, at one point, I think it was the end of round 2, you saw, or the end of round 3, where I said, you know what? Usman looks annoyed. He looks frustrated. He kind of almost looks like he just wants to just get in there and just really let go. And I think we saw some of that in round 4 where he kind of gave it up a little bit. I'm going to say that he gave it up a little bit. And watching the fight, man, look, what I didn't understand, this is where I feel Colby Covington went wrong, is he was throwing haymakers from way outside of reach. Like, he was throwing haymakers, uppercuts from 4 feet away. He couldn't even hit him with a jab. For some reason, he's throwing Haroukens at this dude. We didn't see him land enough strikes. We saw him constantly go in, head down, head duck. Thought for sure that's going to be the end of it. He's going to catch a leg kick to the head. But at the end of the day, he survived 5 rounds against Kamaru Usman. He survived, and arguably he probably won at least 1 round, maybe 2 rounds. Maybe Covington won 2 rounds against Usman. But if you don't do enough damage and you don't do enough control, I lean toward the champ as winning the round. That's just where I'm at with it, especially when the champ is Kamaru Usman. So where does it go from here? Who does Usman fight? Who do you even put in the ring with this dude who is just mauling people in front of him? He gained the respect of Colby, I think, in that fight. There's no reason for a 3rd fight. They don't need to do that. The only reason they fight again is that Usman has nobody else to fight, and Colby's just the number 2 guy. But I would like to see him go fight somebody else. You know, I wanted Usman to lose for the sole purpose that we would have a new champion that can fight guys that Usman has not already just run a train through. That was the only reason I didn't want to win. So now where do we go? Well, you know, in that division, who's going to come up and defeat this guy? And don't even give me, I don't even know. Let's look at the roster. All right. We're going to look right here at the welterweight division. Champ, Kamaru Usman. Colby Covington, beat him. Gilbert Burns, beat him. Leon Edwards, beat him. Vincent Luque, maybe you could go and say if he does something. Thompson's not going to stand a chance against Usman. I'm sorry, Steven. You're just not going to beat him. Michael Chiesa, sorry, not going to happen. He's already beat Jorge Masvidal. And then you got Bilal Muhammad down there. You got Khamzat. Khamzat's got to do more damage. But maybe, you know what? Maybe that's where we go from here. They're talking about doing Khamzat versus like Nate Diaz, something like that. Maybe we just need to mix it up. You can't just keep letting him fight people that he's beaten the brakes off of. We can't do that. So maybe we just got to get some new blood. So maybe Usman just waits it out. You know, I'd love to see Usman move up and fight in middleweight, or you really can't see him cut down to lightweight. That's just too big of a weight cut for Usman. But you could see him move up. Maybe throw him up there and let him fight, someone like Jared Cannonier or Vittori, one of those guys. Just mix it up. I don't know what he wants to do, but he's going to have to do something, because we're going to go back and fight Gilbert Burns again. It was a good fight. He just beat Gilbert Burns. So do we put him back in there against Gilbert? I don't know. I don't know that we can go that way. But in the rankings, right now, Colby's still ranked as the number 2 contender, or the number 1 contender, number 2 in the division. I just don't know, man. I think what they're going to end up doing is Usman's going to sit out 6 to 8 months. We're going to get a couple more fights on the roster, and they're going to pick who goes forward. It's not going to be Thompson. So maybe it'll be between Luque, Edwards, and, maybe we wait and see if Kazmat comes up and starts beating more dudes. He comes up there and does some damage, and maybe we see him challenge Usman for a title shot. There is a good chance that could actually happen. So I don't know. We'll see. But it was a hell of a fight, a hell of a performance by Kamaru Usman. I look forward to watching him fight again. Honestly, I look forward to watching Colby fight again, because that dude was all out. I don't even know who he would fight. We would put Colby in there with Leon Edwards. Maybe that'd probably be a good matchup. Leon go toe-to-toe. He went toe-to-toe with Nate Diaz. It'd be good to see him fight Colby Covington. Maybe we see that happen. I don't know. I'll be excited to see any of it. That's all I got for this one. It's an awesome fight. Usman is the champ. Undefeated. Undisputed. He's not undefeated ever, but as a champ, undefeated. Undisputed welterweight champ. And, he's a classy dude. So I appreciate all the effort he puts in to the sport. I like watching him fight, and I look forward to watching him fight again. But like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want some gear, some MMA gear, some cool shirts, some cool swag, check the link in the description, TMF Apparel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.